am Dr. Sri Shakti, a public health dentist from Saveetha Dental College. We have proposed an online 5-week program credit course on applied clinical epidemiology. This is basically designed for students who have completed their undergraduate course in any of the health sciences, and at the end of 5 weeks a credit-based assessment system, any student would be able to benefit as a clinician in deciding the apt treatment for their patient, or would be able to participate in any research team in an ongoing trial. A team of 2 professors, 3 readers and 4 lecturers would be immensely planning in taking over the classes. Through the video you would be seeing a concept map which we use in the beginning of every class to decode the contents, followed by a sample video presentation we use in our normal lectures. Thank you.
Non-probability sampling. Sampling is a process to investigate part of population in order to provide information which can then be generalized to cover the whole population. Non-probability sampling includes the following: convenience sampling, judgmental or purposive sampling, snowball sampling, quota sampling, theoretical sampling. First, convenience sampling. In this, the researcher includes people whom he is able to contact or get access to easily. That is, wherever you can find them, wherever it is convenient. For example, which coffee people prefer the most, espresso, latte or mocha? Let us go to the university because it is where easy to go there and lot of students will be there. The results of the survey showed most of them preferred espresso. Advantages: easy data collection, inexpensive, less time consuming. Disadvantages: not representative of the whole population and biased sample. Second, judgmental or purposive sampling. Researcher selects units to be sampled based on their knowledge and professional judgment, done when you want to study a particular subset in a population. Purposive sampling is not convenience. Convenience is what is nearest, quickest, first and most convenient. Purposive is when you think through and the population is selected on a purpose. Example: if a researcher wants to study the improvement in chewing after replacing all the missing teeth, the researcher chooses people who wear prostheses only who had functional disability earlier and excludes all who had prostheses for aesthetic improvement. Advantages: less time consuming, the approach is understood and refined by experience. Disadvantages: no logic to the selection of sample or size, oversampling might result, conclusions reached are not generalizable. Third, snowball sampling. This technique utilizes social network of individuals who tend to share common characters. Type 1. Linear snowball sampling. Starts with only one subject and the subject provides only one referral. Type 2. Exponential non-discriminative snowball sampling. First subject recruited to the sample group provides multiple referrals and the chain goes on. Type 3. Exponential discriminative snowball sampling. Subjects give multiple referrals, however, only one new subject is recruited among them. Advantages: ability to recruit hidden population such as drug addicts, HIV positive people, to collect primary data in a cost-effective manner. Disadvantages: oversampling a particular network of peers can lead to bias. Respondents may be hesitant to provide name of peers. Fourth, quota sampling. Researcher observes the specific characteristic or potential response before making the selections, done when a particular subgroup is of great interest to researcher. For example, to investigate the proportion of people in a house preferring cupcakes and donuts, let us learn the steps. Step 1. Divide the population into subgroups. Step 2. Identify the proportions of these subgroups in the population. If the total number of people is 10, among them 4 prefer cupcake and 6 prefer donut. Step 3. Select subjects to form sample group, that is 50% of 4 is equal to 2 people from cupcake group, 50% of 6 equals to 3 people from donut group. Advantages: sample can be collected for certain characteristics: low cost, time saving, no fixed sampling frame. Disadvantages: difficult to assess any sampling error, not a good representative sample. Fifth, theoretical sampling. It's concept driven and cumulative. Analysis guides further data collection. Following up theoretical lead is important than consistency. Continue gathering data until it reaches saturation. Step 1. Initial decisions are made regarding individual or target group who have knowledge about research area. Step 2. Analyze initial data until theoretical ideas emerge, particular concepts arise. Step 3. Choose further participants based on Step 2. Step 4. Continue Step 2 and 3 until theoretical saturation is arrived. Example: if a researcher wants to study the awareness of dying, first he visits all medical services. Then he returns his attention to services with minimized patient awareness, coma patients. To make it more inclusive, he wants a service where dying is quick and expectancy of the staff is high, hence visits an ICU. To make it even more inclusive, he searches for a service where dying was slow and decides to visit the terminal cancer patient services. Now, all are included except where dying can be unexpected, hence he decides to include data from emergency ward. Once theoretical saturation is attained, the data is further analyzed. Advantages: strengthens the rigor of the study if it attempts to generate the theory in research area. Very flexible as a researcher can make shifts in plans. Disadvantages: highly systematic, hence requires more resources like time and money. Very complicated method, not easy to be comprehend.